Oh, yes.
So I will revise with you lesson 4, that is the last lesson, protecting Earth's water, land and air. Land, here, generally, you have to remember the word as first conservation. What is the meaning of conservation? Is like you have to save. That is the
It's wise,
wise
natural,
use of natural
choice.
resources. Yes, wise use means when you are using water, please think and use, save water. When using land, use it wisely. By practicing conservation, by like saving resources, we can help make sure that resources will be around for future generations. You know that we have two types of resources, that is renewable and non-renewable.
Yeah.
In order that the resources don't finish and stay longer, we need to make sure that we are practicing conservation. Okay, that's what they said. By practicing conservation, we can help make sure that resources will be around for future generation. Again, an important point, girls. What is stewardship? It's the, what is stewardship? At least look and read it out.
Me.
Uh,
The careful and responsible management of a resource.
what can you see on the screen, my dear? Can you see now something?
Yes. Yes, I can see.
1 minute. Now,
Yes.
please read it out. Stewardship is the?
Stewardship is the careful and responsible management of a resource.
Stewardship of natural resource will ensure that
the environment stays clean enough to help keep people and other living things healthy.
because stewardship is not some hero of the town. No, even you can be a part of part of that, part of being steward by taking responsibility to conserve land, water and air. If you're using it properly, you are a steward for your own country or your own land. Okay, come on, continue, Zishan. Any action?
Any action that helps maintain or improve the environment is an act of stewardship.
Okay, good. So now let us start with water. As I told you, how are we reducing the water usage? Like we must avoid throwing plastic bags, and we must avoid spilling oil, we must take care when we are polluting water. And then again, quality of water is very important to health. It's not only for us, for both human and ecosystems. Because animals, the aquatic ecosystem or ocean ecosystem, where you find different kind of fishes, if they are proper and healthy, we will eat them and we will be healthy, and other animals will eat them in the ocean. So, and the main way to protect the drinking water is by keeping pollution from entering streams, lakes, and other water resources. Sources. You know that river water is not salty, it's fresh water. So we must protect drinking water by keeping pollution from entering streams, lake, and other water sources. Now, certain laws indicate how clean drinking water must be and limit the type of chemicals that can be released into water. Whatever type of chemicals we are using, like example, you know that we are using chlorine to clean water, but if it becomes excess, is it good for our health? It's not good for our health. It can never be that. Give me a second, girls. So the main way to protect drinking water is by keeping pollution from entering streams. Okay. And girls, who's giving us the law in our country? Our government, or our king, or your king. So we have to obey the law. For example, a certain law is passed that if you are throwing here the things, you know, they might fine us with maybe 150 riyals. You're not allowed to throw things there. It happened in other countries also. Like, if you know the new Cornish which was made, if you are destroying the plants there, you have to pay, you know very well, even now. You know, the people around there, not the people, they sometimes they're not in the uniform. They come and they say that you are destroying the plants around and you have to pay so much. So this is how the laws are. Laws are given to protect our environment. Next, we must protect land resource from overuse and pollution and repair damage. So many things we are talking about land. Overuse, like example, few lands we are constructing buildings. Sometimes it's not needed, but they are doing for their own profit. And preservation or protecting land from being damaged or changed is very important. We need to preserve land. We must stop cutting down trees. Okay, we must protect the parks around. We must take care of many things because we cannot just take away homes from those animals. We had reforestation, we have desertification. I think I told you these 4 vocabularies on the first day. Reforestation, where you can build the plants again to make a good environment. The forests, to make, yani to grow a forest, it takes maybe 100 years, but it takes a minute, yani maybe a disaster will destroy all of the forest, and again maybe 10 to 20 years or 30 to 40 years or 40 to 50 years it might take to build this forest. So some old forests need to stay intact for the animals that need them to survive. This was about, and then reclamation. What is reclamation? There was a damaged land and then you again rebuilt everything. That is called as reclamation. Now, air pollution, girls. How can we avoid air pollution? By not allowing the harmful gases go into air, by not using cars. You better, like in different countries, still Saudi Arabia is not aware of much of metros. They have metro stations. They don't use their own cars to travel for their jobs. So fossil fuels are the most commonly used energy resource. When burned, they release pollution into the air. And this pollution can cause us lungs damage. If we use less energy, we burn fewer fossil fuels. There are many ways to conserve energy, such as using energy efficient appliances. We must use such cars which don't produce much of gases. Decreasing our use of air conditioners and heaters. We cannot do that. We cannot live without air conditioners. That's it, and we'll directly go to your last page now. From here. So the very first day also I discussed a community water supply can be protected by conserving water, prevent water pollution.
Conservation.
And of course, you see the quality of water. You see, testing
Yes.
quality. 23rd, land resources can be protected by preservation, reclamation, reforestation, reducing urban sprawl, recycling, yes. And the last one, they are fossil fuel burnt, amount of fossil fuel. Come to here, what is the wise use of natural resources? What is that called? Conservation.
Conservation.
Yeah, and if you, what is called the careful and responsible management? Stewardship. Both are very important.
Stewardship.
Okay. This is all for the lesson. I wish you good luck. All the best.
Okay,
Have
thank you.
next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Science. I really had a great time teaching you all. Inshallah, I'll continue with term 2. And next week, as per Ms. Vela's instruction, I need to just develop some skills. I'm sure that math class, we need to develop many skills. But for science, alhamdulillah, you all are doing very, very well. So we'll just revise few vocabularies and we'll move on. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Nice day. Good luck, girls. All the very best. Study well. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.